Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you watching for the first time today, my name is Maria Bella and this is my beauty YouTube channel. Welcome back guys. Today I have a makeup tutorial just like you guys had requested, and I was really trying to go out of my comfort zone. It's kind of contradicting because before YouTube, I used to do a lot of silver and black eyeshadow all the time. Since YouTube, I've been really going out of my comfort zone and trying different colors, more orange hues, warm tones, and stuff like that. So, because you requested a makeup tutorial, I decided to do something that I've done a couple times before, and then hopefully you guys enjoy it. I love mixing grays and whites and blacks. I feel like they look amazing together. Today I have mixed some whites and some deep blues along with blacks and grays. So if you're interested in finding out how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna grab a black eyeshadow. You can use any kind of black eyeshadow that you have. And we're just gonna carve out the shape of the eye. I've just taken the black and I've kind of carved out the eye to the shape that I want it to be. And as you can tell, I've made a very precise line so I know where I want the shading to start. And once you've carved out your eye, you're just gonna I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna smudge it out a little bit above, but then you're gonna take a fluffy, I like to take this little fluffy brush right here, and I'm gonna use that to really blend it up. You don't want to use a big brush because with black, as you may tell, it goes everywhere. So I'm going to take my little fluffy brush and I'm going to start blending it upward. Now I'm going to go in with this flat-headed C brush and I'm going to dip into the black and apply it over where I have applied the black already to just deepen up the eye, and because we need more product. And then we're just going to blend. I personally, whenever I work with black, I like to bring it in, as you can tell, like above the crease, so it kind of gives it like a deeper look whenever you cut the crease. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just bringing it inward a little bit, or a lot. And then once I feel like I've gotten it to the deep color that I want it, I'm going to take a fluffy, clean brush and I'm going to just kind of blend out the harsh lines. I'm taking this fluffy brush right here. It's a double-ended one. It came from an eyeshadow palette, and I'm just going to blend away. We're just smoking it out. Once you've smoked out the black like so, you're gonna take a flat-headed C brush, a clean one, and you're going to use whatever you use to cut your eyelids with. I like to use you guys already know what I'm gonna use to cut my eyelid with, so here it is. It's my Hey Honey Trick and Treat concealer, and oh, this is the brush. Just a small flat-headed C brush. I like to put some on the back of my hand, and I actually like to put it in a line, like so. I feel like it helps kind of keep it at the very tip to make precise lines when I cut my eyelid. Here we go. I like to start at the top and then kind of go inward. I don't know, it just helps. I know a lot of you guys do that trick where you put like the concealer at the very tip of your eyelid and then look up and it leaves the line. That doesn't work for me. I've tried it. So I like this trick, just kind of looking at the line from my crease and then following that. Small strokes. Now that I've cut my crease, I'm going to take this white eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. It's shattered. But it's called Color Icon C250B Sugar. And because mine's shattered, I'm going to be using my NYX glitter glue just so that it can hold the eyeshadow in place. I'm going to use just a thin brush to apply the glue. So I'm just going to add some to the back of my hand. Just a little bit, not a lot. And then I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to apply the glue where I want the white to go. This really helps if your eyeshadow has a lot of fallout, because the second that it touches the glue, it's like stuck. I like to kind of work in small areas, small sections. So now that I've applied that, I'm going to take... Now, originally when I did this, I was using all different kinds of brushes to try to figure out which one would apply the eyeshadow correctly. The C-headed brush that I was using, I don't feel like it really was like packing in the white. So you might see me using my finger as well. I use the other side to this brush for the white. Tap off the excess. And I'm just going to continue to repeat those last 2 steps that I told you until I have the white to the intensity that I like. Now that I've applied the white, I'm going to take the transition shades from the black to the white that I have chosen. I'm going to be using the shade Gunmetal from the eyeshadow palette Icon by Absolute New York. And it is this bluish green right here. And I'm also going to be using this one from Elizabeth Mott Pop Ghosty Eyeshadow, Premium Eyeshadow in the shade Gunmetal. And this is what this one looks like. Now, first I'm going to use the Gunmetal one because it's the lighter shade of the two. Wow, they're both called Gunmetal.
Anyways, I'm going to be using the silver grayish looking one first. Then we're going to use the bluish silver looking other one.
I didn't even realize they were both Gunmetal. So I know no one ever uses these, but I actually like these to kind of pack in the color. Not to really blend or anything, but packing in, these are really good.
I'm going to use this transition from the white to the black, but then we're going to also put the other gunmetal in between the black and this one.
I just wanted to add this in here. I'm not mixing or blending. I'm just lightly tapping and mixing it that way.
And then I'm going to take that flat-headed brush that I was using for the white one, and I'm going to use this to kind of like mix them in, tapping it around, kind of moving the product around, not really, you know, smashing it down or anything like that. I feel like that would mess up the eyeshadow if you did that. So I like doing this to mix in the colors. That looks good. And then we're just going to take a little bit more of the gunmetal, just a little bit more.
Now, because this is a darker shade, I am going to smear it just a little to blend it out. And it doesn't really matter because it's a dark shade and you won't be able to tell.
Taking again the flat-headed brush.
The smearing only works on darker shades because you won't be able to tell. But when it comes to lighter shades, you do want to lightly tap. Otherwise, you will mess up the colors.
That looks good. Now we're going to take the last color, which is the other gunmetal, and I'm also going to use the same little brush that I just used, and then I'm going to apply it between the black and the other gunmetal. Now after I've applied those colors, I'm going to take the smudge brush that I used with the black and go over the black and intensify it a little bit more. Not too crazy because we don't want to blend and mess up the colors right now. So just like lightly, like that, deepen it up.
Now we're taking that same fluffy brush from before and we're going to blend out the harsh line at the top.
Now when I did this eye, I wasn't completely sure if I was going to keep the white as it was. I went in with my Winky Lux Charm holographic highlighter in the shade Powder Lights. And this has kind of like a pink sheen to it, so I'm going to use this, and I went over the white with it. I'm just going to take another flat brush, just a little, not a lot. I'm trying to be careful not to overdo it because I don't want my lid to be pink. There we go.
And I actually did use this one and mixed it with the white one for my brow bone, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. See, it shows up like it's pink.
It's just fine.
Don't be alarmed, the brow bone highlight will come together once we add the white. Now I'm taking the white shadow and I'm going to mix it in with the highlighter and really work it in there.
And that's it for this makeup look. So I'm going ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we'll be right back to close this video. So now that I've finished my face, the only thing I did off of camera that you guys didn't see that had to do with eyeshadow is the bottom eyeshadow. All I did was take the black I had up here and I smudged it in my lower lash line. I also added the blue that I used up top, and I also put it in the inner corner. For my tear duct color, I used a combination of the white eyeshadow along with the Winky Lux highlighter. And I think I really like this look. What about you guys? And now to set.
Oh, I tasted that. Wow, I really drenched myself.
Go ahead and leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think about this makeup look. If you have any color combinations that you want me to try out for you, leave that in a comment down below as well. Give this video a like and go ahead and hit the notification bell down below to be updated every time I upload. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video.